Hello, MS Live. I'm your host, Dulci Hill, and I'm just going to get YouTube on. Let me see. Let's see. All right. Stand by while I get MS Live on this. All right, here we go. Hello, MS Live. I'm your host, Dulcie Hill, and just let me share this to the group. Share it to Meerkats. Okay, I'm not going to share it anyplace else because I don't have. Hi, Karen. I didn't do a lesson plan. I just didn't do a lesson plan. So I am going to be working off of your basically what you have to say, So uh, boy, I'll tell you what. Let me drink some energy. I just spilled this on me. uh, anyway, all right. What I'm drinking is the 4C caffeine, 4C caffeine, taurine. D recommended this. It's energy booster. It's loaded with caffeine. I already had my cup of coffee. But I'll tell you, I know you guys feel this way occasionally. You had your cup of coffee and you're ready to go back to bed. Uh, anyway, do I have a lipstick on my teeth? I'm looking. I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't matter anyway, right? Doesn't matter. So Karen, where is everybody? Uh, and you know what? I know today is the day we're supposed to put up the tree. Hi, Dennis. Well, I'm glad. Well, let's see. There, I've got. Hi, Paul. Paul, you're tried and true. You're always with me. And thank you for tuning in. Paul, I'd like to get you on YouTube. Gina. Uh, Thank you. Gina, you'll tell me, do I have a lipstick on my teeth? Do I have lipstick on my teeth? Not that it matters. Anyway, it's so good to see you. So I woke up this morning and I'm laying in bed and it's 7:30 and it feels cold in the room. I'm under my covers and I'm thinking, I've got to, thank you, Gina. All right, I've got to get out of bed. I've got to bend that left knee, go to the bathroom. And I didn't want to get out of bed because it was so comfortable. It was nice and cozy and warm. Is anybody at the point in their life that the kindest I don't know you're in bed, it's you don't have to fight with feeling good, with getting over chronic pain without it just chronic pain energy. You remember going down to the shore or going down to the amusement park, there was a game called whack-a-mole, right? And the mole would pop up, and you had a soft hammer, and you had to whack the mole down. So you go around. Well, guess what? Life is whack-a-mole, right? Isn't life for everybody. Life for everyone is whack-a-mole, right? And the older I get, and the more I deal with this MS, the more Aphrodite. Aphrodite. You know what? You know what? Aphrodite, let me tell you something. I am so blessed you're here. Aphrodite is our Greek goddess from Greece. She's from Greece, and I'll tell you what, it is so good. You have been with me so long. You've been with me, and Aphrodite understands completely, Gina. She every day is a struggle. It's like whack-a-mole. Aphrodite? Do you know whack-a-mole? You know, it's a carnival game where moles pop up through little holes and you smash them down, right? And every time you smash one down, another one pops up. So, Paul, you understand too. So it's like getting out of bed in a cold room. You have to choreograph. The door better be open, right? You got to pull up your leg. Hi, Betty Joe. Uh, uh, so you gotta. It's like juggling, right? Whack a mole. It's a balancing act. Yeah, you gotta pull the leg out. Make sure. Betty Joe says hi. YouTube. Uh, anyway. So it's so you gotta get there, bend your knee, have warm, uh, something warm to put on to get out so you don't get cold. The door has to be open because the more obstacles between you and the bathroom, including bending your knee, the less likely you are to make it, right? So the trick is that you either hi Karen, you either uh, uh, go to bed wearing uh, your protective underwear, right? You can do that. You can do the desmopressin. You can there's various things that you can do to make sure that you make it. Yeah, and Gina says, you know what? And that's true. When motivation, in fact, I just said this. I was at the pool yesterday. I went early. I swam from 10 to 11. Uh, no, I swam from 11 to 12. And and then I got in the pool and I did physical therapy with Harriet from 12 to 1. I got to do that again tomorrow. But there was a guy that I know, Bob. He plays Santa. So he came up to me and I laughed at him and he says, Delta, I'm just not motivated to swim. Hi, Chris. I'm just not motivated to swim anymore. And since it took so long to put the dome over the pool, he's just having a rough time getting motivated. And Gina, it's what you said. It's like, you know how you overcome motivation problems is you overcome by scheduling, by having a schedule. If we have a schedule of things that have to be done, uh, then we're more likely to do it. If I have an appointment like tomorrow, I reserved the time to swim from 11 to 12, actually, and then we're going to do some physical therapy from 12 to 1, and then I have a 2:30 appointment at a dermatologist. I got something like a cancer pre. Hi, May. So I got to get that removed. It itches. safe. Hi, Susan. Hi, Susan. So life is whack-a-mole. If you don't follow a schedule, as Gina says, uh, and we become everybody becomes isolationist when you don't feel like you never feel, nobody feels like getting off the couch, right? Nobody feels like getting out of bed. Nobody, nobody, right? Mates, it's younger people. The younger you are, the more you don't need much to motivate you. The older you get, it's like it's gonna taste good, it's gonna feel good. Otherwise, what's the point? What's the point? By the way, I don't know. I get news feeds occasionally. For some reason, they're sending me information about Brad Pitt. I don't know why. He's not my type anyway. He never was my type. God bless you if you're blonde, but I've never been into blondes. Never, 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 blonde guys. Hi, Lisa. Anyway, so I got a notification that Brad Pitt is on. Every once in a while, he gets into depression where he sits there on the couch and he says, "What's the point? What's the point?" I'm thinking, so even Brad Pitt, famous Brad Pitt, I not that I care, because I care. I think that each one of you is more important than Brad Pitt. To me, would I, I'd watch a movie that any one of you starred in over Brad Pitt. But here's the thing: we all struggle. We all struggle with motivation. And Brad Pitt sitting there thinking, what's the point? What's the point of it all? And when you say that, when you're sitting there saying, what's the point? You're in a dark place. So there, some people, when I say that, they say, "Oh, you're suffering from depression." It's not depression. It's not. It's what Gina says. It's motivation. It's hard to get out of bed if you've got a cold room, and it's hard. It's hard, right? It's hard. It's hard to want to get in the swimming pool. Lisa, because Lisa was doing laps too. She's a swimmer. So it's a hard. Hi there, Jane. But I know, Jane, you're talking to Susan. I know. But anyway, it's hard. It's hard to sit on the side of the pool. 82 degrees, the water is. And you're sitting there, and your feet are in there, and you're thinking, I don't want to get in. It's cold. It's cold. It is not. The older you get, the more you want the water you get into to be the same temperature as your blood, right? So that it doesn't shock you. The more, oh, well, you know what? You can't. Okay, my friends, yes, that's good. Hey there. Everybody says, say hi to Jane. Jane's in the house. Um, but anyway, all right. I'm having, by the way, do you see this earring? The left side. Do you know how long it takes me? It takes me longer to put this earring on than it does to get dressed. So I'm sitting there. I got this earring, right? And I'm trying to get this earring, but I don't feel this hand. So I'm trying to get this earring in, and I feel like Brad Pitt. What's the point? What's the point? You know what the point is? The point. is that life is whack-a-mole. If you don't have an earring that won't get in, you'll have the water that is a little cold. If you don't have MS, right? If you don't have that, and you're not struggling to do something, right? You're you know what? It's not fun. It's not fun. Even my mom, because I told my mom, you shouldn't wash your hair every day. If the older you get, in fact, I don't know. I got some roots and some gray. Anyway, the older you get, the less. What's the point? What's it's so hard. So I told my mom, you shouldn't wash your hair every day, right? And there's things that you can do to puff it up and hi Gretchen, and you do a sponge bath, things that you would not even think about doing when you were in high school or when you were in college. You bathed every day. Well, the older you get, the more you're like, I didn't work out. I didn't sweat. I've been cold for 2 days, and I'm wearing deodorant and I'm putting stuff in my hair to puff it up, and also, all right, I got a trick for those of us with MS to skip a shower. Just shower every other day or every 3 days, right? And now people without MS are like, yeah, you know what? I don't need to share. It's a pain in the butt for everybody. It's like, unless you're working full time, you get up in the morning. Hi, Gretchen. Did I say hi to you? I forget. But if we're on a schedule, get up in the morning, take a shower, lay out your clothes. Give me some tips. Everyone, give me some tips that we can be on a schedule and do what is right. So Harriet is at the pool Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 12 to 1. Uh, unless I have physical therapy, she is there. She's healthy. I show up. I'm tired. I got to take the Ritalin. I'm in pain, but you know what? I'm doing a schedule. Uh, I'm on the schedule, and it's good. Every other day I swim. So I'm doing my half a mile, and then I'm doing my physical therapy in the water. By the way, if you have MS and if you get to a therapy pool, the MS Society, MS Association, MS Foundation, they all have a series of physical therapy exercises that you can download and you can practice in the pool. After you've had MS for a while, you can watch somebody walk and you're like, oh yeah, they have MS. It just family members can spot people with MS. Jane says making her bed every day so at least she can accomplish one thing per day, no matter how minimal the task. And it's a beautiful thing, Jane. I make my bed every day. Get out of bed. I need to walk around and make Brian's side of the bed because it's I have Oh, it's a giant bed. It's a giant bed. We were given let's see, a split king size bed that has automatic, the top goes up, the headrest goes up, and the feet goes up. And let me tell you something that anybody with cold feet, really cold feet, I've discovered by raising my feet up even at night, if I can put my feet up, it helps get them warmer. So try to do that. Try to do that. We talked a little bit about compression hose, although I got to tell you that the compression hose, when my feet are cold, there's no blood in them. It's like it pushes the blood up, right? But new blood's not coming back. So I need a charge. I need so I have a heating pad. I know we're not supposed to, and the doctors will freak out if you tell them because they're afraid you're going to burn yourself. So you have a heating pad because it's got to be a charge, and you got to introduce a charge in the feet that has no warmth, right? I wonder if we can get hi, Diana. I wonder if we can get frostbite just by sitting there. Lack of circulation. I don't know. I don't know. But all I know is that if you're sitting by your couch, right? You're sitting in your nest at the end of the day. Uh, at the end of the day, if you turn on your electric heating pad and just put it on your feet, just put it on your feet. Uh, Diana says a hot water bottle. The reason why I don't like hot water bottles, you got to get up and make it progressively more hot. Yeah, that's all right. But I like that. Again, it's a schedule. So we've got how do we get over like Brad Pitt, who's healthy, good luck, and for people who like blondes, I'm more of a Robert Downey Jr. person. I've always been. Uh, but I like the dark. I look at my husband. He looks my. I don't know. You know what? It just. All right. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, we're talking about. See, told you. We're supposed to stay on schedule, and if we stay on schedule, then we can overcome our motivation, right? I'm PJ. So we have to overcome our motivation. And I tell you what, Santa, I talked to Santa yesterday, who he's my personal friend, and he says, I'm just not into swimming right now. I'm just not motivated. And I said, how you overcome motivation? When you lack motivation? Like, and what's the point? What's the point? Brad Pitt said, what's the point? He, you got to follow a schedule, right? So, and I am, all right. So I wrote down my schedule, things I have to do, a list, right? Just a list because I forget things. Uh, um, so I had to schedule. Ugh, oh, right. I had to schedule. I'm going to go to the pain place uh, and see about just loading up on some narcotics. I know I'm not taking them because I'm trying the THC, the CBD oil. I'm trying all that. But what I'm doing is that in case of emergency break glass, I like to have that stuff on hand. My last appointment at the pain clinic was in September, and they want me to come in every month, and they're going to they want me to pee in a cup every 6 months, so I'm gonna miss that because I'd fail now the THC. So, but I'm doing that. I'm doing that. Let's see. I'm doing this. dermatologist. I want to make an appointment with get my eyes done. Uh, by the way, if you have MS, if you anybody right now, your co-pays have been met. So the month of December tends to be a free month of getting medical stuff going on. Yes, I did. You know what, Gina? It is you threw me when you said I'm the type that like bad boys. No, hi Sarah. It's not that I like bad boys. My first husband, married. I married a nerd, right? But my second husband, I married the bad boy. That first husband, my family picked out. Second husband, I picked him. I think that we should have all got together and picked. I'm telling you what, my second husband's my type. You're beautiful, beautiful to look at. You're beautiful. So Sarah says, all right, couple. Sarah says she always says that her job is to shower, get dressed, and eat, so you don't have to pay someone to help for now. And that's true. That's your job. But you know, you can if you have your schedule, your job is to maybe add a doctor's appointment, add physical therapy. Remember the bookmarks I gave everybody? I gave everyone, there's a list of things that we need to work on. Uh, um, we need to work on, you know, our mind. You know, we have to exercise our mind. Uh, my ears. Huh. But we have to exercise our mind. We have to go to the doctors. We have to make sure these glasses I'm wearing are about the prescription are about 5 years old. These here are my other prescriptions. These are, but I don't like these as well because you know, although this is really working, this is, I don't know. I know. I gotta, so I want to go get uh, your free, your free co-pays, right? Go ahead and get that. Now, Betty Joe is saying list. She makes lists all the time and still forget to look at the list. It's true. That's a trick. That's the trick. Or you still forget things on the grocery store. It's true. You know, it is. It's true. It's so true. It is. You make a list, but you're forgetting. You're forgetting. You got to check it twice, right? Santa checked it twice, right? Make a list and check it twice, right? And so I put down this list, put it next to the couch by the eating pad. Oh my god. It just, I'm gonna, I don't know. And then I got to check it twice because I was supposed to call. Actually, I made an appointment with the dermatologist. I don't have a pen. I got to reach over but I'm not going to do it right now. I'll wait until. Uh, all right. Thank you, Karen. Hi there, Rob. Hi, Rob. So it's good that we make a list, check it twice, right? So, if we have a list, right, what is my list today? My list is that I was supposed to, uh, let's see, find out when my pain appointment is, make that, uh, uh, find out when my neurology appointment is, make an appointment with my eyeglasses to get my eyes checked. It's been a very long time. And then I have to make an appointment with the dermatologist, which I did. It's tomorrow after my pool and my shower because I love the gym. You can just take your walker into the shower. I like that. Hi, Chris. Hi, Tommy. So today it's MS Live. It's getting energy. My mom is coming over. I'm supposed to make dinner. Yeah, yeah, how come dinner suffers the worst? It's like, all right, mom's coming over. Hi, Tommy. Um, you know what? Mom's coming over. She's gonna help me put up the tree, and I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Tree, decorate the inside of the house. I don't know. How many people with MS, with any, how many people responsible for decorating the tree? You know, I just, I don't know. You know, and Jane, in New Jersey, it's in Jersey thing. We like to say, Dom. All right, I'll do MS Live out in the Christmas. I'll do that after I'm done setting it up. We'll have. That's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We shouldn't have the office, and you can see the hydroponics. I'll show you. See that hydroponics there? It's not working. It's you know I don't know. I don't know. What did I? And people say, don't you? I get there. I get everywhere I'm supposed to go. I follow my list, and the number one thing people say to me is, "How is your weekend? How? What did you do last week? This past week?" I'm like, wait a minute. I'm moving forward. Yesterday's worries take care of itself. You know what? It's gee, all right. So it's let's move forward. Let's appreciate what we're doing now. Let's make a list. Let's check it twice so we don't forget, right? And Gina says that she brings up her Christmas stuff, or she gets her Christmas stuff and does a little bit at a time. Um, and same thing with Jane. Oh, year for this year. All right, I'm responsible, and Karen's responsible for everything. I was out front, and I put the lights on. I know my husband thinks he put all the lights on out there, but I put them in the tree, and my nephew helped me. But I'll tell you what, going outside and decorating out front. Now I've got to do the inside and just, and Sarah, you take care of your cars and taxi driver for stepdaughter. Yeah, it's, I do the dogs, I do the fish. You see the fish right there. The bus bar blew, so the fish tank's not on. So I had it on, so it was. They need some more water too. I got all right, fish tank back there. The light switch. I gotta fix that. So and I'll do that. I'll do that because you know what? I like to say I like to be good stewards of the lives God entrusts. me with, and that's my dog. So I gotta walk them with the Polaris. They run on the Polaris. I've got to feed them. I fed them breakfast. I fed everybody. I did. Today we had oatmeal for breakfast. The boys. In fact, I had soup too, uh, Karen. And yeah, the wreaths. I want to. I did pine cone wreaths for everybody, but and I love my arts and crafts. But I oh no, slowly decorating, slowly, and Tommy slowly decorating. And I say that if you make a list, right, at the end of the day, the worst thing that I can feel at the end of the day is like I didn't accomplish anything. So I checked the I asked Siri about the weather today, and do you know in Maryland the sun rises? You'd never know the sunrise because it is so dreary out. The sun rises at 7:30 in the morning. You know what time it sets today? 4:30. Oh my gosh, 4:30. That means that there's daylight. Let me tell you something. I don't need a bigger excuse than 4:30 days done. That means sit down on the couch at 4:30. I walk the dogs at 3 o'clock or around the block. You know, they love to run Ranger rides because he's got the bad hip dysplasia. So anyway, I do that. I come in. I made some soup, right? And let me tell you something. If you have black beans, if you have um, beef bouillon, black beans, some sherry, and some salsa, it's a cup of each. And you boil it up and you mix it. And oh my gosh, it's wonderful. So I had that, and so I had that last night, and it's like 4:30. So uh, the sun set, eat at 5, right? And I'm sitting there. I've got the or the heating fan on my feet, and all of a sudden I'm realizing watch TV and getting in bed at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. It's I gotta go to bed earlier. But the problem is I gotta get up earlier. I can't go to bed at 9 o'clock and wake up at 8 or 9 o'clock and think, oh, I don't want to get out of bed. Can't do it. We gotta get up earlier. We've got to have a list. I, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. We moved to Maryland, and you understand, Tommy, because you're in Virginia. We moved to Maryland from Arizona. Before that was Southern California. We always had sun. We always had sun. It just when we visit family on the East Coast, it was dark and dingy. Uh, so when friends and family go on vacation to Florida or to California, and they text, they're like, it's 70 degrees here. It's I own the house. You know, we live there. We know what it's like. But guess what? Home is where you hang your hat, right? Um, Whether you're in Virginia, you're in Southern California, or you're in Maryland, or you're in Michigan, right? It doesn't matter. It's planet Earth. It's my favorite planet. It doesn't We have to create some sort of priorities. I dropped some sort of priorities to overcome the motivation. It is. I can tell you that it was easier to be motivated when it was sunny all the time. It's definitely. But guess what? It just, is it because it was sunny all the time, or is it because I used to be healthier and younger? All right. And Susan says even when she doesn't feel like it, sometimes she forces herself to get out. And you know what? It's huge. That is huge. Sometimes making a list will force yourself to get out. It's true. I forced myself to get out. Tell me, where in Maryland did you live? Richard used to live. Well, Richard lives in Maryland. He lives near Washington D.C. Uh, uh, you know what? I have a list where you guys early on, and those of you who early on, I like to gather information, like to gather information. Uh, uh, Gina, I looked at Bad Boy thing. You know what? The only reason why I say that is because I was a bad girl. I was really a bad girl. Uh, uh, this was, and I liked the bad boy, but I knew that the first, if I married a bad boy, bad things would happen. Even the my second husband, I love him. Uh, he wasn't as bad as me, and it's great. It's a little bit of bad boy, a little bit, more bad boy in the Renaissance man kind of Renaissance, old fashioned, like a caveman type thing. All right, Silver Springs is what? Yeah, that's a Washington suburb. Um, that is near. Yeah, that's way the heck. I'm up in Bel Air. I'm close to Delaware. So north on the 95. So if anybody takes the 95 up and down the corridor, right? It goes all the way up. If you When you hit Maryland and you're north of Baltimore and you're shooting north, that if you want to text me that you want to pull off exit, it's Route 24 exit, the Bel Air exit. Pull off. Uh, Go into the Wegmans. I'll meet you and we'll have lunch. Yeah, that's DC. You forget it. That's an ugly commute. Let's see. It's true. Jane just said it in a nutshell. She forces herself to get out like Susan, even when she doesn't feel like it. And when she does, she usually does fine, has a good time. And that's so huge. Jane, thank you for sharing that. That is huge because it's true. It's like me trying to get to a party. I want to go to a party. I don't want to go to a party. I don't want to leave the house. It's 4:30. The sun's set. It's cold out. My feet are underneath the electric, the heating pad. I don't want to go out. I don't want. By the way, Jane, Tommy is giving you a thumbs up. So he's pleased that you're sharing that. Uh, that's true. So Jane says that as long as you know where the restrooms are, and every place you go out, it's a good time. And it's true. I don't want to go out. I don't want to go out. It's sunset. I don't want to go out. And all of a sudden, it's like I've committed myself. I said I'd be there, and I scheduled it in. I've scheduled. I'm going to show up at this party. I get there, and I'm the last person to leave. Everybody else is going home at 10 o'clock. At 11 o'clock, the host of the party said, "You want to spend the night?" I mean, remember I talked about being what is it? I'm like a parasite. So God forbid I get near somebody who is energetic and is talking and is interested, and you know, so so it's true. It's true. You're not abnormal, Tommy. It's not abnormal, right? It's. Let me tell you something. I went to a neurologist. He was a young guy. He just uh, got out of medical school, and he was examining me. A young guy. It was with the Air Force, and he said to me, "You know what is amazing?" He says, "You people with MS, you people, call me you people. That's all right. Call me you people because you know what? You people with MS have something in common. You're neat people. Everybody with MS is a neat, charismatic, neat person. It just is a special people. We motivate people. We get out and we're like light bulbs. We're like traveling light bulbs. Why am I popular? Why am I pop? Why is this popular? Why do people watch this channel that don't have MS? Because I'm a light bulb. I'm a traveling light bulb, and you are too. We're traveling light bulbs. Phil, where are you, Phil? Right, Phil. He's my rock star. Right, we're traveling. He's a light bulb. So we go through life. We show up even though we don't want to show up, and the world is our moths. Right, they're drawn to us. They're drawn do it. And you know what? It's you, Susan. It's you, Gina. I mean, everything that comes out of your mouth, I don't know why. I must have. Okay. Everything that comes out of your mouth, uh, is exciting. Everything that you email. All right, hang on. I'm gonna flip my. Hang on. Okay, let's see, because okay, let's see. Oh, right, I just realized I got 8 thumbs up. You guys gave me 8 thumbs up. I never get that many. No, no, all right. All right, everybody's watching on YouTube. All right, let's do something. Let's everybody give me a thumbs up, all right? Give me right there, all right? Give me a thumbs up because I only have 2 thumbs up. You guys are all right. All right, so now you can. You know what? All right. Stoic front. We have answers now. It's true. That's the truth. It's true. That's true. Jane wants to publish a guide about. She knows where every restroom is and in everything. You know what? I know where every restroom is in different grocery stores. I know I can walk in Home Depot. I know. And what is our job? What is our job? We get into these stores. right? When we get there, we have to go to the bathroom. Go and try to draw. Just squeeze an ounce. Go and try, right? Because you don't know. You have to go to the bathroom, and all of a sudden you're shopping. You're the back corner away from the bathroom, and all of a sudden you have to go to the bathroom, and you're I'm gonna run like crazy to the bathroom in the front. So when you get into a store, all right, and this is everybody, get into the store, go potty, right? When you're done shopping, try again. Before you go out to your car, try again. So, two trips. Every time you go into a store, there's two trips, right? Because I'll tell you, I get to the store, it's like being at that party, right? I get to the store, and I didn't want to go to the store, but once I get there, I go into CVS, right? I get to CVS, I have the Care Pass, I have all these coupons. I get there, and I've got my walker, I've got my, and all of a sudden I spend an hour. I'm there for an hour. I pick up medicine. Nick is the manager. I know all the people work there. It just so I go and I visit. So when I'm not there for a month, they're like, where have you been? It's like I decided to visit a Walmart instead. In fact, I want to go get my glasses fixed. All right, so Gina is encouraging Jane to start a bathroom blog. Uh, and yeah, it's true. If we can, if we can get out. Thank you for the time check, Mace. If we can get out, if we can just do something. You know what? There's a saying. Let's do something, even if it's wrong. If we make a list, check it twice. Uh, uh, like Tommy was saying, we have so much limited time with the sun, right? With the sun, uh, if we schedule being productive while the sun's up, we have to see that we're productive, right? We have to be productive. We have to be productive. Gotta be productive. Um, but anyway, what I will let you know is that, uh, again, this neurologist, young neurologist, said anybody he has met with MS are so charismatic. They're such exciting people. They're and why he decided to be a neurologist and specializing in MS. He wanted to be around the most exciting people, and he wanted to be around us, right? He wanted to follow the light. He wanted to, because neurologists, I got to tell you, sometimes neurologists, you're like, I don't know about you. Tell me something. Your neurologists get excited to see you. Just, I used to have over 35 years. I've had so many different neurologists. I've lived everywhere in this country, or a lot of places in this country, and with different neurologists I've had. And I will tell you, most of the neurologists I've had, most of them are like they need to be motivated. It's they need a little excitement in their life. No wonder they're following like they're like moths. Of course you want to be around people with MS. Of course you want to be around charismatic people because you're not that much fun. It's, yeah, I sit there, I look at the neurologist, and they're like, "You are amazing." It's like, no, I'm not amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. Um, Tommy, I went down to Silver Springs, and there was a neurologist, a female neurologist, that she doesn't take insurance, um, but she specializes in MS, and she's a concierge MS doctor, and she just is amazing. I went and I listened to her speak. She's the one that said that she would rather have a primary progressive patient with MS any day than somebody with relapsing remitting uh, active aggressive MS. Those those people with my type of MS would keep her up at night. But now Gina says mostly because we're young, disabled people and strive for good life. Yeah, that's interesting. Gina thinks they like us more because we're young, disabled, we strive for a good life. I went, in fact, my diagnosing young Air Force neurologist, he said to me one time, because I used to ride my bike big time, and he got so angry with me because I wasn't wearing a helmet. And he said, do not, with MS, do not ride your bike without a helmet. Don't, it was a regular, I used to ride big time. He used to ride like 25 miles and stuff. And he says, don't do it. And I said, well, why? He said, because I have dealt with people with traumatic brain injury that have fallen off their bike, that has hit their head and are not able to function now. So you think MS is bad? Try getting a traumatic brain injury. So I tell people when I'm in the pool and they're like, "Oh, you keep doing your physical therapy, you'll get better." It's like the physical therapy we do in the pool allows us to use our toes, use our body immediately. It reminds those nerves that if you take your ankle, right? You know how the neurologist has you do you put your toe raises. Well, if you can't do that, if you sit by your couch and work on pushing that ankle up and letting it go down and then holding it up, and then work on holding up that ankle, just holding it. If you do that, you'll find you'll be able to do an ankle raise. So you do that. Try it. Tommy, you're going to have to share your MS specialist. Uh, Yeah, probably not. Don't you hate it when you have a MS, you've got a great doctor, you share it with people, everybody gets them, and all of a sudden you can't go in and see your doctor anymore. All right, so it's top of the hour, it's 12 o'clock. I love you. I got three more thumbs up on YouTube. All right, three more. Okay, so all of you, all right. I don't know who gave me a thumbs up, but Tommy, I love you. I'm glad you're here. Uh, and yeah, I see you. Uh, Karen, I know, you know what? Uh, I love you all. Go to msfrontiers.org, look at the resources we have for you, and thank you for attending today. and muddling through my disaster. Anyway, I love you all. And let me pray us out, dear Heavenly Father. Thank you so much for everybody who's been here today. Thank you for bringing in all your lights, Lord, all the exciting people. You work through them. Just thank you. Thank you for the words. Thank you. Thank you. Help us to make the most of our priorities. In Jesus' name, I give thanks. Amen. It's true, beautiful. You know what, you guys, uh, on YouTube, Tommy calls us all beautiful disasters. We are, we are. Anyway, I love you all, and I will see you on Tuesday. Have a wonderful week or weekend, right? Can you believe it? Coming up again. All right, bye.